This one is coaching.
In here, we must have to finish the chapter today. So it's a 64. No sooner had this been said than the ill-tempered old Brahmin was seen rushing to the remnants of the tree. Actually, he is moving to the tree. He sat down on the muddy ground, a spot which had been considered dangerously unsafe even by the snakes. That place is something dangerous. That means the potency of the ill-tempered old Brahmin was demonstrated therein. Actually, he sat down on the muddy ground and a spot which had been considered dangerously unsafe even by the snakes, and mustering all his strength, pulled up the small stones and that had struck to the spot for God knows how many ages. Actually, it is nothing but the remnants of the tree is there, and the small stones will be ବରଗଛ ଅଛି ବରଗଛ ମୂଳରେ କିଛି କିଛି ପଥର ଥୁଆ ହେଇଛି ଏବଂ ସେ ପଥର ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ବ୍ରହ୍ମା ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ବିଷ୍ଣୁ ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ମହେଶ୍ୱର ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଜୟ ଶ୍ରୀରାମ ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ହନୁମାନ ଏମିତି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଠାକୁର ରହିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯାଇକରି ସେ ଗଛ ଦୂରରୁ କଣ କଲେ ସେଟାକୁ ବାହାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଠି ଯାହା ହଉ be possible so holding the uprooted goddess close to his bosom as though to protect her from invisible enemies. He returned to the crowd that watched him breathlessly. ଭାବିଲେ ପଥର ଗୋଟେ ପଥର ସିମ୍ବଲାଇଜେସନ ଅଛି କୋଉଠି ଗଡେସେସ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଠି ଗଡ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ନେଇକି କଣ କଲେ ଆସି କନଫିଡେନ୍ସ give place to the goddess shouted the people excitedly while thronging closer around the Brahmin. Some spread a towel on the grass. The Brahmin put down the goddesses and patted her. All looked at her with the sympathy which an orphan infant deserves, and pressed around, dangling their hands in eagerness to do for her some or the other. It's nothing but it is one type of emotion. Try to understand the old Brahmin. ଯେତେବେଳେ କଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଚୁପଚାପ କଣ କଲେ ନେଇ ଆସିଲେ ଠାକୁରାଣୀ ଭାରି ସ୍ନେହ ଶ୍ରଦ୍ଧାରେ ତମେ କେମିତି ଦେଖିନ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କର ଧରିକି ସମଲେଇଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ତାର ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ଆଦ୍ୟା ସମୟରେ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକଙ୍କର ଯାହା ପ୍ରତି ଯାହାର ଡିଭୋସନ ବା ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଏବଂ ସେ ଆଟାଚମେଣ୍ଟ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆସିଲେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଆସିଗଲେ ବ୍ଲାଇଣ୍ଡ ଓଲ୍ଡ ବ୍ରାହ୍ମୀଣ spread କରିଦେଲେ to set the goddesses and another passing sounds. The entirety was gone. The old branches were seen wrestling pathetically with the mad battles. Reluctant to be carried away, gone the tree, God gone, reborn. That is nothing but it is the humanitarian spirit which is well guided by the spiritual emotion. ଗଛ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଧୀରେ 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 ଆସୁଥିଲା ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରକାର ମଣିଷ ମନରେ ବ୍ୟବଧାନ ଭିତରେ କିଛି ରହିଥାଏ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ରିସ୍କି ଦେଖୁଛେ କୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ ଡେଞ୍ଜରିୟସ୍ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଅଛି ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ଆମେ କନସିୟସନେସ୍ ରହିବା ଆଉ ଅନକନସିୟସଲି ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ଆମର ପ୍ରିଜମ୍ପସନ ରହିବା କଥା ଗଡଲି ଲାଇକ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର୍ସ ଭଙ୍ଗା ଘରେ ରହିବା ରାତିରେ ଶୋଇବା କହିବା ଭଗବାନ ଆମକୁ ରକ୍ଷା କରିଥାଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ରିଲିଜିଅନ କଥା କହୁ ରିଲିଜିଅନ ଭିତରେ ଆମର ଆସେ କନସିୟସନେସ୍ ସଚେତନ सचेतनता जोटी अच्छी ह्यूमन लाइफ से कौन कर साक्रेटिक एज पवित्रता अच्छी जोटी सचेतनता नहीं वी आर कंसीडर टू बी actually for a long time under a continuous vigil they kept up the pregnant chance which all their heads all looking to at some ପଡି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଲୋକ କାନ୍ଦିବାକୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଛନ୍ତି that is not for emotion ଅନୁଭୂତି ସେତିକି ଇମୋସନ ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ କନସିଡର କରିବା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଓଲ୍ଡ ବ୍ରାହ୍ମଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରିଷ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ କନସିଡରେସନ ଅଛି ସବୁ humanitarian and most of the time it evokes the rebound spirit that he became dull or stupid ନିର୍ବୁଦ୍ଧ ହେଇଯାଉ consciousness. Next students, old Vishnu Jana had seated himself before the Kenyan goddess. Someone who observed that he had begun to see her announced, I think Vishnu is falling into the ଶିଷ୍ୟରୁ କଣ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ବିଶେଷ କରି ସେଇ ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ସାଗର ଆମେ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛେ କିମ୍ବା ରିଭର କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଏ ସବୁ ଗୁଡା ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ଲେସମେଣ୍ଟ ଫର ଦି ଅଲମାଇଟି ଅଲମାଇଟି ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଆହାର ସ୍ରଷ୍ଟା ଏବଂ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଚାହିଁବେ ସେ କଣ କରିବେ several people rushed to their homes and brought out samples and drums and concerts in days gone by. When there was no boat, no college for village boys, Vishnu used to get possessed before the Banyan brothers. Drums and concerts had to be played close to his ears as loudly as possible. He began with shivering. Then he would fall down in a show and rise up with a face living supernaturally, eyes wild with inexplicable experiences and often. Though not every time he would utter words that were understood by a few who were in knowledge. Actually, students, the human life is suggested by most of the times it comes to be practical, but when it is scientific, it is getting to be तम जीवन काल भीतर तुम बहुत किसी प्रैक्टिकल कथा साइंटिफिक कथा किसी न किसी जानथिबो किसी किसी थ्योरेटिकल बा तत्विक कथा जानथिबो बेले बेले सब कथा गुडा ठीक हुए नहीं कि सब कथा गुडा भूल हुए बेले बेले एस्ट्रोलॉजिकली प्रेडिक्शन में एस्ट्रो लास्ट ईयर बहुत पिला थे हम से पिला मान को देने तो किसी पिला एक्सपोर्ट करबल ऑस्ट्रेलिया रही ओला होस्टिंग भी गले किंतु मो सहित रिलेशन रहा तो पिला मान को एडवाइस करी पिला some contact of but she mani kete rafile 86% astrology ର କିଛି ଅଛି astrology ର କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଇମ୍ପ୍ଲିକେସନ religion को देखे साइंस को କିନ୍ତୁ astrology ର ଇମ୍ପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଅଛି पर आमे तो प्रेडिक्शन करिका गोटे कोर्ट में छै तो सकाळ लिखले जଣା पर लिखले जଣା 100% कहि होबो फिर भी 46 it may be but on the basis of judgment तो जेम ते हमर एस्ट्रोलॉजिकली किछि किछि प्रेडिक्शन अछि गोटे गोटे जगह रे कोन केबे हबो एक वर्ष हो जामे एति के अछि एक्सेस रेन अक्टोबर मास रे देयर मे बी सम टाइप ऑफ এটা প্রেডিকশন করা যায় এস্ট্রোলজি মেয়র মেনট স্টিল इन সায়েন্স যেটা কোচন সেটা প্র্যাকটিক্যাল ঠিক রହୁଛି বেলে বেলে কোন যে পিলে ଦେଖିବ ବହୁତ ଗାଁ ପାଖରେ ସିନିୟର ମୋଷ୍ଟ ପର୍ସନାଲିଟି ଅଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ ମାନଙ୍କର ଭାବନା ରହିଛି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ସ୍ପିରିଟ ପ୍ରତି ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରେଡିକ୍ସନ କରନ୍ତି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ହେଇଯାଏ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ଥିଲେ କରିକି ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କଥା କେମିତି ହେଇଯାଏ ଜଣେ ଜଣେ ଭଲ ଭଲ ବେଷ୍ଟ ମାନ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଯାହା କହିବେ ସେଇଟା ହେଇଯାଏ ଜାତକ ଦେଖି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କହିଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ ହେଇଯାଏ ତେଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ବହୁତ ଲୋକମାନେ ସେ ଭାବନା ରହିଛି କଣ କି ଯୋଉମାନେ ବିଷ୍ଣୁ ଭକ୍ତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବୈଷ୍ଣବ ମାନେ ଏ ଗଛଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ସମର୍ଜ ହେଇଗଲା ସେମିତି ବିଷ୍ଣୁ କଣ ନିଜର ସ୍ଥାନ ପଳେଇବ ନିଜର ଯୋଉଠି ଅବତାରୀ ପୁରୁଷ ରହିବ ସୋ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କଣ କରୁ ନା ଇମୋସନାଲି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଚାଣ୍ଟିଂ କରୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର कीर्तन कीर्तन स्टाइल हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ये जो हमारा मंत्र है ये जो मंत्र करा जाउची आपको गायिकी मध्ये बहुत लोग चाहते ये बहुत सुंदर हुए नहीं କିନ୍ତୁ ସାଇନ୍ସ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତମେ ଯାହା ହେଲେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ନିଜର ନିଜେ କନସିୟସନେସ ରେ ପ୍ରିପରେସନ ନିଅ ତାପରେ ତମେ କଣ କରିବ ଇଟ ମେ ବି କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲ ଇଟ ମେ ବି ଡିଭୋସନାଲ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲ କାହାକୁ କିଛି ସେଭିଂ କରିବ ସେଟ୍ କରିବ ତେଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗଛଟି ବଢିଗଲା ତାପରେ କଣ କଲେ ଦେଖୁଥିଲେ ଲୋକମାନେ ନେଇଆଇଲେ ନେଇଆଇଲେ ଆଉ ଶଙ୍ଖ ନେଇଆଇଲେ ସେ ଏରିଆକୁ କଣ କଲେ ଭାଗବତ ଚିନ୍ତାଧାରା ବିଶେଷ କରି ଭକ୍ତିର ଭାବନା ଭିତରେ ଭରପୁର କରାଇଲେ Wisdom was in a terrace after the at 2 decades. Those who used to play the instruments close to his ears are now grown old, yet they are sagging skin, clapping like empty purses. They were doing their best. Actually, ବିଷ୍ଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ଭାବନାକୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲେ ଏବଂ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଭାବନା ଆସିଲା ତାପରେ ଦେଖାଗଲା ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଭ୍ କରିବ କି ନ କରିବ ସେ ଯୋଉଟା ରହିଛନ୍ତି ବିଲିଫ ଭିତରେ ସେଥିରେ ସକ୍ସେସଫୁଲ ହେବେ କି ନ ହେବେ it was very interesting to be beauty cases so far as the last page is concerned and actually students certain glossary has been given here and checking in the sense wrinkles false in the sense mates or chums chums in the sense we consider our best friends that's the chums so Vishnu Ajanteras after at least 2 decades. Those who used to play the instrument, जो मैंने close the instrument play करते विष्णु राव से देखा relate. Sagging skin, tapping like empty. साथ में हम wrinkle हम जितना करें चमक बहुत दूर है. उसको लोग को देखते हैं ये जैसे बना करे चमक का हुए तो बोले तो ये तो. Clapping like empty purses. They were doing their best समान तंगर best जी जैसे कि एजर पर्सनालिटी के लिए विष्णु का सही था समान पागल बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस है विष्णु कौन के माउथ का साउंड पहले माउथ का साउंड कहा I will be one as a thousand trees here they are everywhere हमने जो जन को लगी जाते नहीं कौन सी काली सी ताकि काली लगी जाते नहीं जुलीबो सीमन जुलीबो अध्यक्ष हम से टाइम जाओ तनु जा प्रेडिक्शन करी ठाकुर बेले जो जानते नहीं तम से रूपांगर ना कदली मु जाईची बहुत जाको मते गोडेला तार गोटा पाडे बेत होई ସେତେବେଳେ ମୋର ଭାରି ଥାଏ କାଳି ସୀମାନ ପାଖକୁ ଯିବି କହିବେ କଣ କରିବେ ଦେଖି ଆଉ ମତେ ସବୁବେଳେ ଯୋଉଠି ଯାଇ ସମାଜ ପାଠ ପଢିବେ ମତେ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ସେ ଯୋଉ କାଳି ସୀମାନେ କଣ କରିବେ ସତରେ ଧରିବେ ପାଣିରୁ ବୁଡିକି ଯାଇଥିବେ ଆଡେ ପାଣି ବହୁଥିବ साढ़े खाली लोग पुणे छुना माँ आई की रक्षा कर हम बस्ती की रक्षा कर हाँ जानी ଦେଖିବା କଣ ଶୁଣ ନା ତମ ଘରେ କି ମୁଁ 3ଟା ବେଳକୁ ପହଞ୍ଚିବି So students, I will be born on 1,000 streets. Here, there, everywhere. ମୁଁ ଏଇଭଳିଆ ବୃକ୍ଷ ହିସାବରେ ହଜାର ହଜାର ଜାଗାରେ ଜନ୍ମଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବି ହରି ବୋଲ ହରି ବୋଲ hearken to the tree God's message he will be reborn as 1,000 trees ये बरगछ ଥିଲେ ସେ ବରଗଛରେ ଧରାଯାଉ ବିଷ୍ଣୁଙ୍କର ଅବତାର ଅଛି ସେ ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ କଣ କରିବେ ଆଉ ଜନ୍ମଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବେ The instrument played louder as the younger ones took over from the tired old hands. Along with Vishnu danced Nirakarata, Srikantas, several other examples. It is nothing but emotion. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ପୂଜା କରିକି କଣ କରୁ ଜଣେ ଯଦି it is nothing but disconnection. ସେଇଭଳି କୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ ଯୋଉମାନେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଭଗବାନ ତେଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜଣେ ନାଚିବାକୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ ସମସ୍ତେ କଣ କଲେ ଠାକୁର ଷ୍ଟାଇଲରେ ନାଚିଲେ ଶ୍ରୀ ଚୈତନ୍ୟଙ୍କ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲ ଶ୍ରୀ ଚୈତନ୍ୟ ଯେମିତି ହାତ ଦେଇକି ନାଚୁଛନ୍ତି ସୋ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରୁମେଣ୍ଟ ମଧ୍ୟ ବାଜିଲା ସେଇଭଳି ଜୋରରେ ୟଙ୍ଗର ଜେନେରେସନ ମାନେ ବହୁତ କଲେ ନାଚିବାକୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ ହରି ବୋଲ ମାଇ ଗଡ୍ ରାଇଜିଂ he drew the attention of his pulse to a luminous crack in the cloud and the cloud सूर्य उदय है ना crack এবং in this sense we find the newly rebirth of the earth solid সেটি হচ্ছে out हेलो हम वो जानते तो कौन करते तो नहीं दिखती है This is relating to a story. Maybe actually most of the inclination is that if you go through Monodas writing, Monodas a devoted discipline of Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo discipline is a bilingual writer of an international book writing. Born in a small village of Odisha, he has a rich understanding of the life of the people. Life से related their rights and the rituals. Their orthodoxy and superstitions. Cyclones, the Summer Valley, and other stories, the bride inside a casket and other tales, men who lifted the mountain and other fantasies are some of his important contribution to Indian history. Actually, the panoramic situation and monoslash that the writing or composing English literature. That's but when a reader reads, very nice structures are there, students. You see, very simple matters, very simple letters. I have gone through all this, almost all the books. Actually, it is relating to, but it is highlighting so. Odisha English literature is concerned. Odisha जो English literature अच्छी, you see, नईपुल अच्छी, नईपुल साधारण तो बराबर अच्छे था, से ताकि बोले fashionable नहीं गए, एवं जो भी कौन कले Odisha culture और brand belief तथा superstition की highlighting. अब यही टाइम मध्य मुझे practical data, मोनोदास कौन कले ना represent कले, देखिए हमारा कौन-सा विप्रदास हमने बोला attachment है भगवान को. आमर देखो सेम में साउंड थी बा आमर देखो कंडीशन इकोनॉमिकली हो पॉलिटिकल हो सोशल हो प्रत्येक स्पीयर में सेफ एंड साउंड थी बा सेते वाला हमर टिके अटैचमेंट आता नहीं कोन रिकॉर्डनेस वेरी नाइस चैप्टर्स एक्चुअली ये जे कथा वो कहानी ओन हिम द मोस्ट प्रेस्टिजियस साहित्य करे ओडिया रे जो लेखा छी कथा वो कहानी बहुत बढ़िया लेखा उसी में ओडिया लिटरेचर से अच्छी कि नहीं पढ़ करे कि प्लस 2 लेवल प्लस 3 ऑनर्स लेवल अच्छी. So the world of his short stories is not merely a world of stark reality, but blended a world of dreams. Dream must be there. Still, it is guided by fantasy. You see, students, actually, his writing composition. Why it is phenomenal? Most of the time, what happens to be? Here a banyan tree. After a contact. That also existable for Odisha. See, जो पत्थर गुड़े कर रहे हैं पत्थर पर हमें कौन करो गॉड में स्पिरिट दो फिर जितने बड़े इनके सब inadequacies हमें कुछ really after the most of the time Modernized here, to the conformity stage. কিন্তু বেলে আমি বেড়ে বেড়ে দেখু আমার তো প্রিজম্পশন থাকে আমার very right or very world কথা বলে আমরা পড়াইব so which he create at the psychic level the elements of irony humor and satire add to the beauty and charm of his writing the writing ଗୋଟେ charm ଆଉ beauty ମଧ୍ୟ ଆସି ଯାଇଥାଏ on the basis of ଦେଖ ପିଲେ ऑफिस क्या टॉपिक से लिखी थी लेकिन कितने बढ़िया पहले एक्सपोजिशन हमर पूरा रियल रिप्रेजेंटेशन गां गड़ी रो लोक माने केमिति पॉलिटिक्स है देखा पोस्ट लिखो एंड अनदर थिंग हो जे कोन लोक बेसिकली पॉलिटिक्स पूरा एडिटोरियल में क्लारेंस करे extraordinary so the novelty and innovation both in the theme and for executed in the fictional world how good actually the novelty and exposition relating to innovative ideas. He now teaches English at the Sri Aurobindo International Center for Education in Pondicherry. He has been recently honored Ratna Saman for his outstanding contribution. खाली सी एई जेतिके लिखिथिन गोटिए पेज पढ एक्स्ट्रा कोन बहुत किछि ग्यादर The story woven round an edge of old banyan tree of a village typically portrays the behavioral pattern and psychic response of the inhabitants of the village. तमे गां गली के जोड़ी पळेबो ये गति न छे तो ठाकुर तू ना तो कौन से ठाकुर से तो आउ जो गछ मोळे पूजा न हो बेले बेले तो हुए स्पिरिट में जो गोटे गोटे जगह रही जाते गोटे गोटे आनंद विशेष कर समय समस्त गोटे गोटे रही थाए एते ओमिनियस टाइम गोटे गोटे अशुभ काल रही थाए सेही काल और से भी किछि फील करूछि मैं एई के दिन चार दिन पूर्व में स्वर्गदिन आसिला मैं देखि सेठी गोटे तमते कहले डरी जो हम तमते डर है हम छोड़ ये लोग गुड़ा जेमति गोटे मोटा जेमति गोटे सती आई कि रावण सेमति जणा पड़ता से लोकटा गला मु देखि देली जेमति मु सब तो कहले मु संसार हनुमान काली से मु निजे गोटे ता गोटे काली हनुमान होती ठीक अबाक लागिबो जोटी मु जा घर को जाऊ घर के रही पनि चार्जर बसे मोबाइल गोटे जासना गले तुम चार्जर संगे नै कि जो बसे मोबाइल चार्जर को तुम नै कि जो करू कर रही चार्जर पिक्चर मोबाइल ता बहुत छी एम तमे जे जोटा को तमे साइकोलॉजिकली रखी देथिबो ना देखो बेले बेले सेया को देखि हम से जा देखा बिले the poultry symbolizing the past present and future is intimately connected with the villagers and their life pattern poultry ता ताकर कोन प्रेजेंट पास्ट और फ्यूचर को रिफ्लेक्शन कराए पास्ट रे तार किछि कंट्रीब्यूशन थिला किछि नॉट हले प्रोवाइडिंग शैडोज किछि छाया तो दे to express most people another thing is that it also gives certain type of replacement to the younger generations relating to its present etiquette and another thing relating to future when you consider about the tree becomes immortal why it becomes immortal because most of the people of the actually old generation they have certain type of evidence relating to the impact or I mean effect of the trees so far as the village or impact नदी कूल जदि यही किसी रही हम पर्टिकुलाली कौन ये बात महानदी कूल रोक जो बना हम से नई कूल विराट विशाल से एरिया ଯଦି ସେ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଯିବ ବୋଲି ଏପଟେ ସେପଟେ ନାଳ ସେ ବହୁତ protection ତାର ଯୋଉ ଚେର ଗୁଡା ଟୋଟାଲି ସ୍ପ୍ରେଡ ଆଉଟ୍ କରିଛି ବନ୍ଧ ଟାକୁ କଣ କରୁଛି ମାନେ ପୁରା ସଲିଡ୍ ହବ। So students, they can't bear the nerve-wracking incident of the tree being swept away by the ଯେତେ ତମର ପ୍ରକାର ବ୍ଲାଇଣ୍ଡ ବିଲିଫ ଥାଉ କି ନଥାଉ ଟ୍ରୀଟା ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ସନ ଦବ ବଟ୍ ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ହାଜ୍ ଇଟ୍ସ ଲିମିଟ୍ସ ବଏଲିଂ ଟ୍ରୀ ରହିଲା ଯେତେବେଳେ ତା କୂଳରେ ବାରମ୍ବାର କଣ ହବ ଢେଉଟା ଆସି ବାଡେଇ ଦବ ସେଟା କଣ କରିବ ନା ମାଟି ଗୁଡାକ ଧୋଇଗଲା ଆଉ ଜାଣିଥିବ ନଦୀ କୂଳରେ ଯୋଉ ମାଟି ବାଲି ଟିକେ ଅଧିକା ପ୍ରେସର ପଡିଲା ମାନେ ପାଣି ପଳେଇ ସେଠି ଦେଖିବା ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବଢିଆ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ ଆଇଡିଆ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। They can't bear the nerve-wracking incident of the tree being swept away by the flood. जो ट्री ର nerve ଅଛି nerve in the sense root ସେ root ଗୁଡା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଧୋଇ ହେଇଯିବ background to submit. They even think of the rebirth of the tree in thousands. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ prediction ଅଛି ଏ tree ଟା ଆହୁରି ପୁନର୍ଜନ୍ମ ପାଇବ ଆଉ ଏଇଭଳି ହଜାର ମଧ୍ୟ କଣ ହବ। The discussion among the different categories of villagers is really amusing and amusing and ଗାଁ ଲୋକମାନେ ଏଇଭଳି ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରେଡିକ୍ସନ କରୁଥିଲେ ଏଇଭଳି କଥା ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ବହୁତ ଲୋକ କହନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆମେ ଗଲୁ ମୃତ୍ୟୁବରଣ କରିବୁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଜନ୍ମ ଗ୍ରହଣ କିନ୍ତୁ ବେଳେବେଳେ ସେ ଜାଗାଟା ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଭଲ ଶାଗ ବେଶୀ ଯାଉ ଇଏ ଯାଏ ଯାଉ ତ ମନ୍ଦିର ଯାଉ ମନ୍ଦିର ଗଲେ ମନ ପୁରା ପବିତ୍ର ମିଶିବ ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ କହିବେ ଆମ ଡେ ଟୁ ଡେ ଲାଇଫରେ ଯୋଉ ଘଟଣା ତାହେଲେ ଆମର ଦେଖ କଣ ହେଇଛି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର amusing ଆଉ humorous ଆସିଲା the elements of iron and satire are also discernible ଏଠି ବି ଲୋକମାନେ ବହୁତ exercise କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବ୍ୟଙ୍ଗ ଅଛି ଆଉ ବିଦ୍ରୁପ କରି ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ ଲେଖୁଛେ କବିତାକୁ ବା ଷ୍ଟୋରିଟାକୁ even on the occasion of a terrible loss to the villages ଲୋକମାନେ ଏମିତି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କଣ କରନ୍ତି ପ୍ରିଜୁଡିସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବ୍ଲାଇଣ୍ଡ ପିପଲ ଦ୍ୱାରା ମାନେ ଗାଇଡେଡ ହୁଅନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଠିକି there is loss of life and performance ଗାଁ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ରହିଛି ପିଲା ମନକ ଦିନେ ସେମିତି ସମୟ ଆସିବ ଟୋଟାଲି ଗାଁ ଟା କଣ ହବ ନଈରେ ସବମର୍ଜ କରିଯିବ ଆରେ tree is there embankment is there it may be high flooding in case of rainy season still then you must have to take the precaution by which your village can be saved but it ought to be held scientifically but not spiritually scientifically କେମିତି ନା ଚେକ୍ ହେଇପାରେ ସେ କଥା ଆମେ କହିବା spiritually କହିଲେ କେବେ ହେଲେ ସେ ମାନେ ଦେଖିଲ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଚାପ୍ଟର ରହୁଛି बचपन जो ट्री ଯାଇଛି ହାପି ମ୍ୟାନ୍ ଯାଇଛି ଏଇଠି କେବଳ ରହୁଛି ୱାନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ପ୍ଲେଜ୍ ନା ମା ଆୱାର ଅଫ ଟ୍ରୁଥ୍ ଆଉ ତ ଗୋଟେ ତ ନା ଏ ଯୋଉ ମଦର ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍
So what do you think? Is there any power beyond science?
Yes. That power is nothing but the strong power. I always believe in that. Willpower is the greatest weapon. Most of the time it is synchronized by spirit. You see, before 1816, after the before the advent of there was superstition, there was something like a verbal benediction. ସେତେବେଳେ ଚେରମୂଳିକ ଔଷଧ ଚାଲିଥିଲା ନା ନାହିଁ ଏବେ ବି ଚେରମୂଳିକ ଔଷଧ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଭଲ ପିଲାଙ୍କ ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବ science is there still then most of the time we predict that spiritualism has certain type of difficulty. The hour of truth. The hour of truth by Percival Wilde. Listen, there is a saying, honesty is its own reward. Honesty is the lack of opportunity, with another saying. What would you say? What does the title, The Hour of Truth, suggest to you? Can you guess from the title what the play may be about? As you read the play, ask yourself what is the true taste of one's honesty and truthfulness. How would you tell the truly honest from the seemingly honest persons? So, students, pre-reading activities is there. As you are students of alternative English, you must have the supportation before entering into the topic. There is a saying, honesty is its own reward. How honesty is its own reward? Listen, students. Suppose when you consider about the ability, characteristics, and nature of a person concerned, but on the basis of its nature, listen. चारिटा रूम को क्लास रेपुटेशन बोल है listen what happens to be honest is own reward. How we can say that, how we can prove that honesty is its own reward, or honesty is the lack of opportunity, goes another saying. What would you say to that? What is the reflection? What does the title, The Hour of Truth, suggest to you? Can you guess from the title what the play may be about? What is your idea? Honesty is its own reward, or honesty is the best policy. How we can represent it? Yes, when a person, when a businessman, when any active person, when any normal or common people, or common or rural or urban area, they consider or they choose at that time, they choose that they must maintain honesty in the business sector or maybe their sector should ask their education or each sort of people are honest. How it can bring them success in their day-to-day life? It will become honest. How it can bring success in their day-to-day life? Any? So you say students, how honesty is the best policy or how honesty has its own reward? So, as a critic of not only Indian society but also international level or internationalized market economy or internationalized philosophy or international reputation is concerned. How honesty plays into it?
So what we do, we get accordingly. Maybe good, maybe bad.
So when we are telling that honesty is the best policy, how we can prove that honesty is the best policy? Is it possible to maintain honesty in all the fields? Even not possible in almost all the fields. Still then, how we can say that, how we can certain that honesty is the best policy? If you agree, you say at least one sentence. If you are disagree, you can say at least one sentence. Why honesty has its own rewards?
This gives us the best inner satisfaction. It is a kind of says us We have done our best and we have given something to the other. We may not require that, but we have done enough for that person. And honest, honest with our, and give some more satisfaction that yes, I'm doing the correct thing.
That means you are selling that honesty is nothing but self-satisfaction, it's not self-realization. That I am doing my job perfectly or honestly, I am always okay. It happens to be what the Priyanka is telling, what others is telling. But the thing is that students are the present scenario, the reward of honest competitive person, the latter part of life. Because at the initial stage, you must have to maintain, you must have to procure the knowledge honestly. If you negligence it, you must have to suffer anything. So honesty is the best policy in the sense our day-to-day life must be conducted honestly. I know that almost all the values presented here, they are six and almost all are honest. Till then, we are becoming honest, our activities are to be honest, our nature and attitude must be honest. Our decorum must be honest. Our living style must be honest. Our teaching must be honest. Our relationship with the teachers are honest. And honesty has its own reward in the sense if you are doing your performance in a better way and that is honest, at the time you are getting self-realized. That's what I am doing with it. What you prove students, I am talking about myself, citing one type of example. In the year 2014, 10 years ago, I was struggling because at that time I am maximum I was from students of coaches. At that time when I am consuming maximum time, is related to my answer. But I understood that whenever there was a call, that the sir, are you free to take classes? I just gave him option that yes. Without considering any level. But you see students who I work in my job honestly at the present scenario. I am taking maximum classes. I am from my point of view, I am telling their students where I am going taking classes. If you perform the task honestly, you see students will even performing any task that is to honest labor or honest activities or honest financial conditions, you must have to suffer a lot, but it's a reward. You must have to be established after some days. But that type of honest proclamation will bring you. I'm talking about another thing also that we will talk about. In 2014, actually, so many teachers they were emotional, they were hectic in their position. So they are maximized by the actually students. That's why they became exploited or corrupted. They could establish themselves in a sophisticated position by using or checking evidence. But at the present scenario, their economic condition is there is suffering a lot. I always put that there. It may be 150 or 250 honest. But it may not be 150 or 200 rupees in addition. Honesty begets honesty. Duty honesty ଅଛି ମାନେ তুমি honestly କହିବ ମୁଁ ଯଦି honest ମୋର ସବୁ honest ମୁଁ ଯଦି ନିଜେ ଖରାପ ଥିବି ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ ତ ବି honest କହିବି first of all ତୁମେ ଯଦି honest ହେଲେ you can not another thing is yes
ସେମାନେ କଲ୍ କରିଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କ୍ଲାସ୍ କରିଥିଲେ ତ ଆପଣ ଆପଣ